Good evening and welcome to the final of Formula Pi Winter 2017/18. Very, very exciting evening here. And I am joined by the lovely Paul Beach from Pi Moroni. Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh,
It's
so
Wednesday.
I've got somebody here with me to do the talking. It's amazing. I don't have to talk by myself. And it should be really good because we'll have a good chat. How are things all Pi Moroni?
Good. Busy as always.
Yeah.
We've got the new production line and we're kind of kicking through thousands of boards a month now. So it's cool. It's so shiny.
Oh, I really need to come and visit. Tim's been. I haven't been.
You should come. Yeah.
I need to come up. So we should do a return visit after this tonight.
Absolutely. We just keep coming back and forth and stroking each other's machinery because it's so cool.
That sounds like the best thing to do.
I've been in the back with the Bridgeport just kind of hugging it.
I know, it's so vintage. No, it's just so beautiful.
Bridgeports never die.
I know, and it's just such a beautiful thing. And for those that don't know, we're talking about the lathe and the mill. The mill. The lathe's not a Bridgeport, is it? That's a Colchester. Oh, that as well, basically. All the machinery. It's all good. Yeah, we'll come back and see you, definitely.
Fantastic.
So, we're racing tonight, which is exciting. So we've only got one race to do, obviously, and it's the most important one. And it's been a cracking season so far this year. We've had a real good variety of people getting into the final. We've got first-timers, we've got double finalists, we've got both finalists from the previous series, actually, in this final as well. So a proper mixed bag of people in. But before we get going, we are going to play a little preview video of what we've been working on, which is going to be the next season of Formula Pi. Now, Paul's already seen this because we had to show him when he arrived because we were so excited. Is it going to be good?
I squeed and a little bit of wee came out.
That's a lot of information. Thank you. They are so lovely, and we can see them. They're kind of lurking in the corner. But to not spoil this any further for everyone, I'm gonna show this now. Where do I drag it? I've lost my thing. Oh, it's so complicated. Here we go. Right, so here is the preview for next year. This is what we're doing. These are the new Raptor class robots. So Tim has been lovingly designing these over the last 6 months with help from Aaron, and they've been doing the track. Here's the new motor controller, the Raptor Borg. We will have this available for sale soon. Here's the lovely chassis built by Tim. He printed it lovingly on his 3D printer and broke everything, but we're so appreciative because it helped us get this done. We've got vacuumed formed chassis now that go on top of the robots to hide all the electronic goodies underneath. Here is Tim assembling said prototypes. It's so exciting. I love this. When I watched this, I was so excited. Here we go. This is it. So this is live Raptor class footage from the cameras on the front of the robots, and you can see they're so much faster and they're so much more scary. But you've got all this lovely speed now to play with them, and they're a lot more dexterous, a lot smaller. And a lot more destructive.
You say they do body roll into the corners.
They do. There's a proper roll on them. So you can see, here we go, some live footage from all the feedback you get from the usual camera tracking. They've also got an accelerometer in there. They've got the GPS stuff from POSIX. So they are super quick. And there's the wide angle shot so you can see them zipping around the track. Like, we're going to have to get the frame rate sorted because it just can't keep up. And that's, I'm just commentating on this is going to be horrendous. I'm just going to be a mess, a horrible sticky mess, and they're just fab. They look great as well with the little shells on. Oh, so close to that corner. Oh, it's going to be horrible when they do crash.
And the POSIX is like local GPS, so it's really refined small area GPS in the arena.
Absolutely. So we're going to have a live feedback system that will tell people where the cars are on the track. So we'll have all this bit of a crash there, but it will give all that feedback back to the drivers.
Overlays.
Oh, they're brilliant. Are we going to have these live, Tim? You're lurking. Are these going to be live broadcast to people watching, or
the information from the from each of the robots won't be broadcast because they're contained in the robots. There's no communications out from the robots while they're racing. But post-event, you can obviously save off MPEG videos, etc. And post-event, you can see all this information and you can see what your robot was doing and what it should have been doing and what it didn't do. So
it looks like Tron. Like, it looks a little bit Tronish with all the kind of overlay graphics. It's just fab.
You've got to get a shitload of EL wire. I mean, a shootload of EL wire. Is this the internet? Can we swear?
There may be the children.
Okay, sorry, children.
It's fine. Ignore that. It didn't happen. We'll take it out in the edit. It'll be fine.
Okay. It's not live.
No, it's not live. Fine. No, it's all right. People aren't watching. It's fine. No one's watching. But here's the live POSIX stuff that feeds back. So this will be available to people to use when they're driving live, and they'll be able to say, "Oh, I've got in a bit of a sticky spot here, I need to move," but you'll know exactly where you are on the track. So this is the POSIX equipment that they've lovely people at POSIX that sponsored us this year, and you can see this is the sort of extra feedback you'll get along with the accelerometer, along with everything like that. And I can see the chat is going a bit crazy. Stephen Swinders has asked, is the positioning info for the robot to use?
Yes, absolutely.
You can feed it back into your racing, and you can use that to move your robot around and get yourself out of trouble if you've got stuck or if you've got in a corner. So yeah, it's fab, and we're very, very excited about it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
So the camera angle looks better, says Adam Wood.
Yeah, it certainly is.
It's higher up, so the actual camera angle is higher up in the car, so it's further back and up, so you've got a bit more of a nose view of the car, so you've got a wider field of view on the track as well. It's not as low as the Monster Borg, so you've got that better angle for view. We'll post some pictures up later of the cars and show you what they actually look like a bit close up, and we'll put some media up in the next few days. But entry's open for next season, so we've just checked the website and it's actually down at the moment, but if you want to enter, drop us an email, info@formulapie.com. We'll take your name and we'll shoot you an email back when that's open, so you can get on board and join us for that racing next year, which is going to be super exciting. Join us, one of us. Come and be on the track with us.
So how's it been this year? Have you seen kind of a level increase in the level of skill and finesse this year?
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's Tim's winding up for racing already. Crikey, he's
like
getting
an earpiece.
I know, he looks really like security man.
Yeah.
Tim has like an earpiece. He looks like he should be in charge of something and bouncing people out the door.
The weird thing is he's wearing a Pit Babe outfit.
I know,
which I've never seen before.
I know, he
it's
waves a card about. It's just you don't get that level of detail when you're just listening at home. But he is rather scantily clad right now. It is a sight to behold.
Yeah.
But
I'm
yes,
glad I came just for that.
I know, it's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing, and I'm glad you were here with us to see that. It's just so good. But yeah, the level of skill increase has been brilliant, and we've had these challenge series where they've had things to avoid on the track, and they've had to go around and actually work out, can I go round this? Some have been really good, some have been less good. I think it's a difficult thing to do anyway. But with the extra processing power on board with those as well, with the 3B Plus that they're using in there now, it'll be a lot quicker and a lot more processing power available for that too. So it should be easier in theory next season. But yeah, the level of people increasing this year has been absolutely fabulous. BK Taco says, do we get vacuum formed covers to decorate?
Yes.
Tim says yes. I relay that back. So yeah, we are pretty stoked about this.
He's got a shiny vacuum forming machine.
He does.
He's going to use it.
Yes, and he will, and he'll send out clear ones for you to spray and do whatever you want to. Obviously, no rude symbols like usual, but apart from that, I'm looking forward. If the IT guy, I can see you're online, BK Taco. If you're in next year, I'm looking forward to seeing yours. Because BK Taco has some beautiful designs on his robot. They're like dip dyed thing. Oh, they're so beautiful. But I'm waiting to see your creativity because it's going to be so good. So yeah, what is happening, Tim?
One of the robots won't power up, so we're just replacing the card onto another robot.
Right, so we have to panic fill for a little bit longer then.
Oh, we can do that.
Yeah, we can. I think we're fine. We can manage. How are you?
I'm
Paul?
not bad. I'm better. I went to India on a trade mission to go and see what was happening.
Yes, I saw your wonderful pictures.
And the hack spaces out there are amazing.
Yeah.
They're kind of down to earth, and they've really got mojo in the problems they're solving and what they do. The one in Mumbai, Makers Asylum, were especially wonderful.
Yes, I saw someone saying that you should pop and see them and that they were worth checking out. They looked amazing.
They just had a hack day where they were kind of making new prosthetics and making paragliding chairs for wheelchairs.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, and they were just on there and they taught me how to weld.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
In the UK, if you want to learn to weld, you have to find somebody who's risk averse.
Yes.
Or you have to take like a 6-week vocational course.
Yeah.
And at the end, you're required to be like a welder forever.
Oh, they take you in and that's it. You're kept. And
over there, it's just like, here's a DC inverter welder. It does 200 amps. It probably shouldn't do. Here's a couple of bare wires we plugged in. You probably won't die. Here's how to weld.
Amazing.
But they were safe. They were good. Their teaching was good. And I learned how to weld really badly.
But you learned, which is the thing.
It's a massive step up from not doing it at all.
Exactly,
it's
and
so hard.
it's there's half the thing, isn't it? And it's actually getting to do something and being able to experiment and play with it, whether you're good or bad. Like, that is half the battle, getting going.
Sweet.
It's just amazing. I love the pictures. I was watching you on Twitter and seeing what you post.
So many more to post. I need to actually post them. But I got back and then thought I had typhoid, but it turns out I hadn't, which was good.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I'm glad you didn't.
Unpleasant, but I haven't started an epidemic.
Good.
Great.
I'm really pleased about that, because I would not be quite so happy about you being here.
No,
if that was the case.
Well, they say it's probably not typhoid. It could be a false negative. You never know.
Yeah, that's something you want to make sure, though, isn't it? I'll just hide in a bag for a few weeks until you're dead sure that it's not typhoid.
Yeah,
that would be. I'd be definitely down for that.
So, who are our finalists?
So, our finalists, should I do spin view, Tim? Is it too early, or should we just talk about the races?
It's going to be a spin view. We can talk about it
later. We can talk about them then. Yeah, but they're I'm
such a rube. I'm just showing up my noviceness here.
It's all good. This is not normal for us. Usually we'd be straight into racing, but obviously we've got a bit of a technical issue with the robots here. So I can see IQ Audio is having their lids swapped, and I believe that'll be on the outside lane. Swinders actually in the middle, missing there from the lineup, so they're just being transferred into two other robots, and Tim and Aaron are feverishly testing things in the corner. So thank you for joining us, everyone. I can see lots of people in the chat. It's
good to see them working on the robots here.
I know, live. You get to see the panicked fixing of things live.
And I didn't think Tim could keep a screwdriver there, but apparently he can.
He can. He really can hold that well. It's amazing, and in that outfit as well. Yeah, it's a difficult skill, but people don't get to see that when it's just me here by myself, and I have to keep it all to myself. And and I'm glad you've seen it now. You've seen behind the curtain.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful
Share
thing.
your pain.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
The new chassis then, do you kind of have a budget if people want to get their hands on this, or is it kind of way too early? The driver board, maybe?
Yeah, I think, Tim knows the budgety stuff. I don't do money. I'm not allowed to do any sort of money stuff at all.
Bad things happen.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
They end up being spent on bikes and cross stitches and, all the things that I love.
If you're into bikes, then you have no idea of proper budgeting, right?
No, you don't. You don't. Everything is affordable. It doesn't matter what it is. It's carbon fibre. No one cares. You just buy it. There's no difference.
I have multiple bikes that cost more than my car.
Yeah, I did at one point. I had at least 3 bikes that were worth more than my car at one point. My car was £500 and my bikes were more than that. So yeah, and I build on my own. So I'm very picky about what goes on them and how they are, and I'm just devastated I'm not riding at the moment.
Yeah,
which is,
You're going to get back into it?
Yes,
it's going to happen.
I have to, because I still coach at the club. So I'm a member of Royston Rockets. If you're into BMX, come to Royston, come and have a session with me, and I'll teach you how to ride and teach you how to do the track stuff and not kill yourself, more importantly. Safety first. But yeah, I will be.
Safety third.
Safety third, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's probably like the second, third, fourth, fifth. Just don't die. That's a good thing. Tim is now slowing down, I think, at pace. How's it going, Tim?
I think we're okay. Both robots are going back up on the track.
I can see Aaron is reloading the robots now, and they're going on. So they go yellow first, and then they sort of flicker and change colour. And then when they go solid colour, what they're going to be for the race, we know that they're ready to go. So Swinders should go yellow, and IQ Audio should go red. So it should be red, yellow, done. So, Aaron's pushed the button. He's very keen. So we can now go over to the best part of Formula Pi. It's the spin view, where we introduce people that are going to be in the final. So first up, on the outside, we have the lovely team at IQ Audio from Cricklade in the UK. They were in Formula Pi last year. They just missed out on the final, but this year they've done it. They snuck in fourth place. So they did it right. It wasn't fifth in, so that's good.
Go Gordon.
I know, Gordon's been smashing it this year. He is a lovely chap, and good curry house recommendations in Glasgow. Next up, Lambda P from Bern and Hamburg. They have a Java API that they're running rather than the Python, so they are the different team.
Brave.
Previous champions though, so proper form.
Yeah.
Have done really well. They got fifth this year. Won one of their heats and one of their challenges as well. So again, one to watch. In the middle, we have our first champions from Formula Pi. It is Enigma from Brentwood in Essex.
Cool.
Have done so much better this year than last year. Won a few heats, looking really strong. Got first place qualifier this year. Have just been on form. Adam and the team have been fantastic.
Bit of a change from 90s chill out music.
It is, yes. Yeah. Definitely, but they're doing so well. Next up, it's my favourite, but don't tell anyone, Swinders from Waterlooville in the UK. 2 times in Formula Pi, didn't make the final this year, made it count. Qualified second, won a few heats and a few challenges as well. So looking good for the final for this year for Swinders. good luck. Really got my fingers crossed for you. Everyone's my favourite, but you're my favouriteest favourite. And finally, it's the Hayler Goodalls, previous finalists for 2 years running with a 5th and a 3rd. They can see if they can go any better this year. Maybe a 2nd or a 1st could be on the cards. Ooh. Qualified 3rd. Had a couple of challenge wins, but no heat wins this year, which is unusual for them. But still have done really well, again, just showing their form and their prowess.
Is this of Ardie Hayler fame?
This is Ardie Hayler.
On Twitter.
Mm-hmm, yeah, and lovely kids, Ozzy and Jasper, on the team. Their lid's 3D printed. They've got a little 3D printed sort of spaceship thing that's beaming people up. Tim's got his thumb up. That's what he does when it's time to go.
Fantastic.
That face as well, in that outfit.
Yep.
And we are good to go. So, exciting times. We're here. Everyone's on the edge of their seats. Everyone is excited. Put your votes in for how many laps you think people are going to get, whether we're going to have a crash, who's going to win. I want to see what you're thinking in the chat. Are you ready, Paul?
I just don't feel prepared at all.
I know, it's exciting.
Let's go with it.
It's going to be so good. Right, we're going to go. Tim.
Okay, start light sequence,
please. Launching them off. So the light sequence goes green, red, green. On the second green, they will leave the start line. Fingers crossed for utter chaos. That's what we want to see. So exciting. An arrow does a random length of time, so we never know how long it's going to be. And they're off, all 5 away. Who's going to get through first? It looks like a Hayler Goodalls, Enigma, Colin second. Lambda P and IQ Audio having a bit of a crash. It looks like the Hayler Goodalls with the early start, but we've got going backwards. Someone's going backwards. Swinders has gone backwards and caused a huge pile-up. All 5 robots crashing into each other, causing utter chaos.
That's a
Lambda P.
Technique.
It is. I don't know what happened there, but caused absolute chaos, letting Lambda P through to get the first lap in the bag. Looks like everyone's just about got out of that now. 2 robots still stuck. Swinders and Hayler Goodalls are head to head.
Nobody's backing down here.
Nobody is backing down. Oh, there's a restart. There's a restart. I can see a restart for the Hayler Goodalls. That could be race over for them. Oh no. That little light flash there where it went all the colours is the robot restarting.
That's not a good sign.
Not a good sign, but Lambda P have streaked ahead now. Enigma in 2nd place. IQ Audio in 3rd place. And I think that is possibly Swinders still flipping over upside down. There's another restart. That's 2 restarts tonight. Oh my days. Oh, this is a terror.
We're just 1 minute in here.
We are. It's dreadful. Everyone's crashing.
No.
It is. Oh no! Enigma are now pushing the Hayler Goodalls. They've got stuck. Reverse for Enigma. Lambda P crashing into. But there's a good bit of avoidance there from Lambda P. Did you see that reversing going round? See, it's been practiced. Everybody's doing super well with it. But it looks like we've got another restart there for IQ Audio, possibly. Oh, Swinders nailing into the back of there, but Lambda P seems to be getting away. Now Enigma pushing in again. Oh god, this is chaos. Somebody's beached! Somebody's beached! Oh, that robot is not coming down. Oh my goodness, the wheels are spinning and nobody's home.
But the prospective baby robot.
It is pre-watershed. That sort of behaviour is not approved, but... Oh my goodness.
Can we pixel them out somehow?
We might have to. If there's any way that we could just pixel that out. It's all gone chaos. Lambda P, though, are coming round to complete their 5th lap, which means they've done enough laps to qualify. So that is enough for them, possibly to get first place if it stays like this.
Tough conditions.
Very. That is, unheard of. That all 4 robots like that should crash so early on. And that beaching, I've never seen before. That's nuts. It's normally on the wall, or it's just wheels are spinning, nobody's home. I can't tell who it is because they're upside down. So this could be how things stay for 2nd and 3rd place, and Lambda P's now just doing this, just academic. There's nothing more to do.
It's victory laps.
It is. This is it. Look at that avoidance.
It's just taunting them.
It is. It's going in. It's
taunting.
Like la 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 la. Don't need me. Oh no. Dreadful.
This is Michael Schumacher.
I know. It's just dominating. He's just going to be. That's it.
But the nudges as well.
But this could be it. The first double champion of Formula Pi as well. We could be looking at here. This could be. See, look at that avoidance.
It works.
It's very good. Oh, a bit of a sort of works. No, that's working.
Oh,
there we go. Enigma have now got a bit of a move on, but seem to be stuck again on all the robots. IQ Audio have stopped. That is Swinders upside down on top of the Hayler Goodalls, and it's all gone to pot. This is massively awkward. I was expecting a really tight race where it was going to be chopping and changing for the lead. I mean, there's still time. Enigma have now freed themselves, which is great.
That was Lambda P actually now helping out. It's gone from taunting to helping.
Which is good. I like that. I don't want to see somebody smashing it and just win. There we go. Swinders has now freed himself. Swinders is off the top of the robot. Excellent. So Swinders is now free. Can he get out?
There's still 6.5 minutes here.
It could all be turned around here. and we could be looking at a different winner, but we do have 3 robots now moving, which is great. Going the wrong way slightly.
Turn it around.
Turn it around. Come on, guys. Let's go in.
This time.
There we go. Right, through. I don't know who that is. Flip it. Yes, Swinders has flipped. Enigma has flipped now. So now Enigma has gotten free. Right.
Game on.
Now we've got a race on. We've got the 2 previous champions now actually going. Lambda P is really struggling to get around IQ Audio this time. That was a big bang. Oh, some really good crashing there. Enigma's got a restart. That is 3 restarts in one evening. That's never happened. Why is everybody... Oh, dear. I can see Thomas E's in the chat. He said at the weekend, I mostly deleted my code. Well, clearly the streamlining approach to your code returns has clearly done the job. 9 laps in, you're leading, and we're at the halfway mark, almost. And it looks like you've got this in the bag. If you can get around IQ Audio and put in a few more laps, that'd be good. Just to put it in perspective, 30 laps was roughly where we were at last week.
Yeah, I mean, it's still possible, but it doesn't look likely.
It's not likely. I think with roughly 15 seconds per lap, it's
just
tight.
With the obstructions.
Yeah, I think that's going to be looking unlikely. It looks like Swinders has now freed himself as well, so Swinders could still get a second or a third here if he can get round Enigma, because Enigma have rebooted, but Swinders is going the wrong way. And it's just chaos. I wasn't expecting this at all. This is just stuck on the wheels now. They've pinned Lambda P, and this is Swinders now causing Lambda P some trouble. Lambda P are free now to keep going. Swinders is just on a rampage. It's just on a rampage. I think you've just had enough, haven't you? It's like your first final. You're just here to cause trouble.
That's it. It just went to his head.
I know, all the power and the crazy, just the excitement of it all, and it's just too much. And that's it. We've caused crashes. But now helping Lambda P. There's just a big old fight going on here, and I think Lambda P and Swinders are the only 2 robots left moving. Lambda P is doing its best to reverse and avoid, but Swinders is just pushing him down the track. He's done it now. That was brilliant. He's just sort of like, I want to avoid, no, I want to avoid, no, I want to avoid, no, and it's just, fab. 4 minutes left now. It's just academic.
The movement it's like a ballet now.
I know, it's so good, and I wish there was more going. I wish we had more of the robots going. But this is... Yes, Stephen's asking what's going on. Code not changed, why the backwards running? This is... Everything's a bit weird. Now Swinders is going the right way around, so this could be a second or a third for Swinders. It could be... Oh, good skid to avoid! That J-turn, that was fabulous! This is really, really exciting now, because Swinders could actually get second or third here. If they can overtake Enigma and get a few more laps going, that's it. Lambda P doing its best to avoid. Their technique, rather than avoiding, was to reverse a bit and change direction.
Yeah, do we have evolving code here? Because the behaviour seems to be changing before our eyes.
There are some people who have done sort of lap count based logic, so for the certain, like maybe first 10 laps they'll behave in one way and then they'll do something else because they know that there'll be stationary robots or there'll be things to avoid, so they change their logic. I'm not sure if Thomas has got anything like that, but this could be a second place for Swinders now, who's coming around to complete their 4th lap. So that'll be Swinders moving into second place there as we go through. So
on the board.
It's very exciting. So Swinders now, 2 minutes left. Can he do 9 laps in the time left? Just another flip there.
Not if Lambda has anything to say about it.
Not if they just really want to get on. This is so tense now because Swinders could do this, and I'm excited. This could happen. Come on, Swinders. Let's be having it. Look, Lambda P is in a bit of a reverse, just sort of sneaking away. It's like backing up, just kind of like, I don't know, like a dance move or something. It's really quite hypnotic. He's just sort of thinking about... Oh, Swinders has got the wheels are still spinning, but no one's home. Let's see. Swinders is saying, I just don't know how to... Oh, Hayler Goodall, Richard Hayler's in the chat. Sorry, I misread you. I just don't know how to write code to deal with the robot being turned off. So we had earlier on in the season, I don't know if you remember, Rasparastil Inferno had a system whereby they checked if the log files were full. And if there were log files present in the directory, the robot would just automatically start. It wouldn't wait for the lights. And I think that was how they got round the restart problem, because they ended up having... There was some problem with the repos when they were pushed, and they ended up with those log files being left in at the start of the race. So
that's why they had the rogue.
That's why they had the rogue start.
Yep.
So I think that's the way you deal with the robots being turned off mid-race. You have to check that folder. If there are logs present in there, then you know you're good to go. And as long as you are sure that those folders are going to be cleared, which Aaron checks that they are now we know that's a problem. That's probably the way to get around it, I would suggest. But
at the moment, you've just got camera here as sensor, so there's nothing to say that violence is being done to you, and therefore you should flee.
Yep. So this is with the monster Borgs. That's the way you would get around it. However, with the new robots, you can do the simple thing of just checking the GPS. Yep. Am I on the start line? Yeah. Then you probably shouldn't move. Am I away from the start line? Maybe I should move. And you use that
as GPS, they've got camera, any sensor package beyond that?
They've got an accelerometer, but obviously if you're not moving, that would tell you probably, am I in a different position? Have I moved previously? That would give you all the data you'd need to say, have I moved?
But if a robot's coming around every now and again and doing violence upon you...
Sorry, I didn't get that first time round. You explained that twice, and now I've got it. Cool. Yes, absolutely. I'm there with you. So last 26 seconds, it's fine.
Everyone's on the board.
I know. Everyone's got a lap up. So everyone's got already done laps, that's fine. But we are now... But Hayley Goodall's have restarted. I just saw Hayley Goodall's moving then.
Yeah, they're up to 2 laps.
Hello.
They're on the board.
Right, yes. What happened, I think, they must have got nudged, and that was enough for the robot to go, ooh, something's happening. And so it detects the lights and away it goes. So they have moved. I'm catching up. You're way better than this.
3.
This is it. Lambda P are champions for the second year on the trot. So congratulations to Thomas and the team from Germany. Starting to see Michael Schumacher-esque domination now in Formula Pi.
Oh, it's the domination, then the gamesmanship.
I know, of helping people out and just skills.
Alternatively taunting and helping.
I know, it was just so good. That was an interesting final. Thoughts?
I just couldn't keep up with it. I'm overloaded.
I know, it's too much, isn't it? You think I sit here, I'll have myself going, every week.
You can identify them by sight, and I'm still going, that's a robot, I think.
Yeah. You just about get used to it, but it's horrendously difficult, especially when everyone has black lids. But that's it. So in reverse order, results are IQ Audio on 1 lap. So commiserations to Gordon and the team. I'm really sorry, but that's still first final. Brilliant. We've had you in the final, which is a win for me. In 4th place, the Hayley Goodalls with 2 laps. After a bit of a false start and getting nudged, now then getting laps on the board. In 3rd place, Enigma with 3 laps. Brilliant performance from them again, just unfortunate they had the restart. 2nd place, Swinders with 6 laps with his first final ever. Smashed it. Well done, Swinders.
From the flames.
I know. Just brilliant performance from Swinders all season long, so congratulations. And for the 2nd year running, as I said, it is the Lambda P team from Germany and Switzerland, joint team with 13 laps, and everyone's still kind of rolling around on the floor. But they're all going, I think, now, apart from Enigma, maybe. I think everyone's started. What's that beep? Oh, Tim beeps. He is an android in real life, just in case you don't know. He does need recharging, and that was his recharging noise, so that's probably it from us. So thank you everyone for joining us, and I will just do quickly before we leave our sponsors video, because obviously we have some lovely people to thank for helping us out, and we wouldn't be here without you supporting us and joining and entering the series and generally cheering us on. But also there are some lovely people who've sponsored us this year, just like Electromaker.io, the hardware hacking community. Go and find out from their website lots of different making things to do with hardware hacking. They're brilliant. The lovely Pimeroni, who are with me. Woo! Yay! Go and check them out for all things beautifully Pi. They have some wonderful boards and things to buy. Go and check them out. I can't say enough about them. Self-driving track days. Alex and the team bringing real life, real cars to you and doing demo days with autonomous driving. Find out the latest track day details near you from their website. IQ Audio, 5th place, so well done Gordon and the team. They've got beautiful audio hats, and they might win one of their hats back as a prize. Yay! Go and check out their audio hats. Next up, ITI, the company I work for. Check out CADfix for all your CAD translation needs. It's written by me, so it's got to be good, right? I mean, really. And obviously 15 other people. POSIX, like we were explaining earlier on, they are the new GPS positioning boards which are on top of the Raptor Borgs. They are fantastic. Check them out if you want any localised GPS stuff doing. They're really, really good. Hannah and Tristan, Hop Hackers, the lovely brewing collective from Canterbury. We're so fabulous to catch up with you this weekend, guys. It was great seeing you. Check out their brew days. There's one on YouTube that Uncle Jonah posted from last weekend that Tim was at, so check that out. Mod My Pi, Jacob and the team down in Canterbury. They have all things lovely Raspberry Pi-ishness, Arduino, Beagle board, lots of kits for different things. So go and check them out too. And finally, if you want to sponsor us next year, which will be happening, check out info@formulapie.com. If you've got anything else that you want to know, info@formulapie.com. We're also on Twitter @formulapie_. That's about it, isn't it?
Sponsor us next season. You don't have to wait until next year.
Oh yes, of course. So summer is the next season. It will be starting in May, usually, roughly. We haven't sorted out proper dates yet because we need to get everything built and finished. But we will let you know about the Raptor Borgs. Email us for now if you want to enter, and we will put you onto the website when it's back online. But that's it. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for joining me, Paul. It's been a pleasure.
That's all right. I've got to get my monster truck voice on.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
Wednesday. Heart.
I need to practice more of that. You're going to have to teach me.
I like your... really appreciate your commentary style.
Thank you.
It's what made me tune in a lot. It's kind of when they were just all going crazy last season, I think, or the season before.
Yeah. Then everyone was mounting the walls,
losing it. And,
because I couldn't cope with it. When people were, I was just dancing behind and just climbing the walls because it was insane.
Coming out of my eyes of laughter.
And mine too as well. Just you can't see them when you're at home. There's so many because I cry over everyone in the chat. But thank you for joining us in the chat. It's been a pleasure, guys. As always, you've been fantastic. And I can't see any more questions, so I think we're done. We're going to go off and have some dinner in a bit, I think. We're going to sit around for a bit and then go and have a beer and have some dinner. Sounds good to me. Sausages, yeah. But that's the plan. They're awesome. We'll share it on Twitter. Right. Thank you, everyone, and good night from us. So thank you. Bye.
Bye.